Well, hi there, slot car adventurers, and welcome back. Last time we had a surprise delivery from Full Earth Workshop, so today we're going to open the mystery box and see what's inside. So not only do we have that, I've got another package here from long-time subscriber and friend of the channel, Dave Volk. He dropped this over the other day, so I think we'll have a look at that first, hey? Let's get cracking. Okay, this is a mystery box in itself. Now, Dave Volk printed, or 3D printed, the enclosure for the iPhone I featured on the floodlight tower a couple of weeks back. So apparently he's created a standalone, and he's printed off a couple more for me. So there's that one, there's the main post, looks pretty cool. I think that's for an iPhone 11, and then he's also done one for, I did mention to him I had an iPhone 5. Unfortunately it's locked up, I haven't figured out how to unlock it, but when I do, there's a smaller one for the iPhone 5, and again, this is a standalone. So I've definitely got some plans for these. One's going to be mounted atop a major building, a kit build I'm going to do in a couple of weeks' time. That should be interesting. Also, oh wow, this is fantastic. Witches' hats. I've still got some of that red paint left over, so that red spray paint. So definitely we'll be outside spray painting again. What else we got? There's some smaller witches' hats and some fire extinguishers. Interesting. Heaps of those. Wow. And to finish off, some oil barrels and some more smaller sized witches' hats. So I've definitely got a use for these. There's I've got a post-apocalyptic episode coming up later. That's going to be probably one of the best episodes of this season, but that won't be happening for a few weeks yet. But that's one you definitely don't want to miss. But these will be put to use in that episode. So thanks, Dave. A brilliant haul there of goodies. Lots of good fun ahead. Thank you again. Okay, so now the one that's got us all intrigued. Now, Doug from Full Earth Workshop warned me to be very careful opening this. They are very fragile contents, and he meant business, as you can see. So let's crack this open carefully and see what's lurking in there, hey? Okay, where to begin? Got a scalpel here, so I guess we can start on this side. Talk about carefully wrapping. He didn't muck around. Now what's that weird thing down there? There's a weird little red hockey puck sort of down there. What I might do is cut through this cardboard. No, it's a bit tough. Right here. There we go. There's a bit more. Yeah, see that? What is that? How else can we get this open? Maybe this side, so trying to do this without suffering an injury. Again, you don't want to know. About down in there. It's getting somewhere. It's not. How do we cut this without... Oh, there's something in there, so be careful. There's definitely a mystery box. Okay, there's some paperwork hiding in there. Jeez, Doug, you didn't muck around, did you? Oh, okay. 3D print files. Hi Shane, a gift from Doug at Full Earth Workshop. Love your channel, mate. There's the proof. How's that? Thanks, Doug. Glad you like the channel. I'm a fan of yours too. And here is basically what Doug has sent me. He has 3D printed this awesome, well, was it a deep space dish? How cool is that? So the trick is to assemble it. I've obviously got to paint it, figure out what colours, and yeah, see where we go from there. Wow, look what's lurking inside there. But yeah, this is, I think I might have to do an edit there, folks, and give this some very careful consideration, because the things are attached to this cardboard. Let's see what this does. Yeah, there's some really fine pieces in there, so yeah, I'm gonna have to take my time with this one and be very careful. Are they stuck to that? Oh shit, so how do I get that off? Alright, well yeah, I don't want to break any of these pieces, but there's some, they're stuck down on tape. Oh, it comes off. There's one. Comes off okay, so that's alright. Well, that's brilliant, Doug. You did a fantastic job, and as you can see, it's all arrived intact. Look at that little piece. So I gather this is the step-by-step instructions for assembly. I'll have to jump on the internet and have a look at dishes and see what colours they typically paint them. I know boring plain white or off-white is a safe bet, but I think we can do better than that. We can make it specific for this layout. And yes, indeed, do I have a spot for this coming up? All part of the plan, sort of. Yeah, all right, well, let's get into it, eh? Okay, well, removing all the pieces proved to be quite a task. Had to be very, very, very careful. There's some incredibly brittle pieces, but I think we managed to get them all without too much damage. It's now a matter of consulting the instructions and following it carefully and putting this bad boy together. So I don't think I'm going to do a step-by-step construction. I'm just going to wave the magic YouTube wand and we'll cut straight to the finished product. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and there we are. All the pieces are painted and ready for final assembly. We'll put them together now. Don't they look cool? Yeah, thanks, Doug. Oh, wrong Doug. Sorry, I better blank that out. I meant this Doug. Thanks, Doug. We'll put it together now, eh, and see what the final piece looks like. Okay, first off, we're going to add this piece into the dish, like so. Seems to be fitting okay. Very nice. We'll let the glue set. Next, I'm going to add this piece very carefully. I'm going to do it in line with that counterweight. I can't figure out how to attach these correctly, so I'm just going to do it as such. Yeah, that looks all right. It'll do. Yeah, the little footsies need to be on an angle. In the instructions they appear that way, but I don't know how, what I'm supposed to do with that. It's, yeah, one of life's great mysteries. But look, it looks okay, and I don't think we'll notice it. I might rip it apart and trim it, and yeah, if I figure out how it's done properly, I'll make the amendments applicable. Yeah. Oh, sorry, my bad. Gotta blank them out, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, and that brings us to the final assembly of the 3 main pieces. Now this one somehow just clicks into this one, and this is where I probably end up breaking the thing. Let's give it a... Oh shit. Oh, I'm not liking that. I'm hearing it going crack and crumble. Oh. The super glue tends to melt that Dulux paint, for starters, but there we go. I'm going to have to touch up around here, but look at that, that's not too bad at all. Yeah, that's great. Why am I getting Ronald McDonald vibes? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry, I'll just cover that up. Yeah. And now finally we attach this to our base. And wow, look at that. You can rotate that around. You can make beep bop, beep bop, beep bop sound effects. That looks pretty fantastic. That is amazing. Thank you, Doug. Oh, sorry, not that Doug. The Doug from Full Earth Workshop. Yeah, look at that. That's terrific stuff. That is terrific stuff. Let's put it on the layout and see how it's looking, eh? Wow. Yeah, let's put him over here. Place him down on the layout there and see how he looks. Yeah, that looks pretty fantastic. Not bad. Yeah, that's really, really, really good. Now, while we're having a look at the layout, let me show you the modifications I've done since last week. I've used those 230 curves, well, I've used an entire box to fix up a few little issues that have been bugging me. This corner has been modified. It's a much smoother sweeping corner now. You can really fly through there without any issues. And I've also extended this hairpin chicane this way so it almost meets the track here. So I've actually made the layout slightly larger, can you believe it? And yeah, the flow through the center here is really, really exciting now. It's still very tricky, still very technical, but there's just not a tendency to come off on this corner every frickin' time. Much better. So that's my mods done, and it's just a matter of getting stuck into the scenery here. Something is going to be going here over the top of the two tracks, which should look really cool. Something awesome is going here in our post-apocalyptic episode coming up in a few weeks' time. Over here, I'm going to do a much more modest embankment. It's still in the style of the Mountains of Doom, and there might be a bit of a cliff here, so we still get that 3 cliff face kind of vibe going on. But for this spot here, I want to place the new magnetic race. Oh, am I allowed to mention them? Sorry, I got this new sign. Yeah, I got this new sign made by somebody. And yeah, it's going here. It lights up. It's really cool. Yeah, sorry, I mentioned it. And yeah, that's about it. Just got to do some more. What is it? Ballast. And I'll get some soil-coloured stuff this time. I'll get some more trees, bushes. I've got plenty of green grass to sprinkle. There's going to be some. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. You'll see what I do in the coming weeks, but it's going to look pretty fabulous. I'm very excited about it. And that's all I've got for you this week, Slot Car Adventurers. I am actually coming down with a really nasty cold or flu. I'm lucky I've got a voice at this moment. I am coughing and spluttering. But I'm a little bit worried about next week. If you don't see anything from me next week, you'll know what's going on. My body has been fighting this. The rest of the family have had it. A couple of weeks ago, I've been fighting it. It was always just on the edge. And today, I got the sore throat and the weird, congestion forming in the chest. Not good, not fun. I really get sick. It's really bizarre. And it couldn't have come at a worse time. I'm in the middle of a 6-week fitness challenge. I'm on week 3, right smack bang in the middle. Yeah, I guess I'll go to the gym and sweat it out. Yeah. All right, well, I'll just show you some night racing footage I did last night or the night before, showing how quick the car moved through this section. See, I'm losing the plot already. Yeah, so watch this to finish off, and we'll hopefully see you next week with something really awesome. Thanks, guys, and girls, and kids, and whoever's watching this. See you then. Bye. Okay, Doug, meet Doug. Doug, meet Doug. Doug, 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 Doug. More Dougs than an excavation site, eh? You know, Doug, digging. That didn't really work, that one, did it? Nah. Anyway, you two, cool? You're happy being seen together on the same screen at the same time? Don't have to blank this one out? What? There was no need to do it in the first place? It's just silly? Well, why didn't somebody tell me? But I saw, oh, never mind. Oh.